Diamond, diamond, shining, shining. Oh boy, you're so fine. Gotta be the finest thing that I've seen in my life. I will pay whatever just to get a better view. And yeah, your body looks so sick, I think I caught the flu. Look at you, be my sweetie, be my honey tonight. Look at you, be my sweetie, be my honey tonight. 'Cause you're beautiful, drop dead, 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 beautiful, drop dead. It's some kind of fight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. I know you're ready to go. Oh, you know you got the mouth, nobody even can close. Nobody even can close. It's some kind of fight. You must be B.I.G. because you got me hypnotized. Whoever said that beauty on the inside is a lie. 'Cause what I'm looking at right now would make a bigger cry. So fasten up your seatbelt, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Look at you, be my sweetie, be my honey tonight. Look at you, be my sweetie, be my honey tonight. 'Cause you're beautiful, drop dead, 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 beautiful, drop dead. It's some kind of fight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. I know you're ready to go. Oh, you know you got the mouth, nobody even can close. Nobody even can close. It's some kind of fight. Oh, I think I like you. Boy, look at you. I wanna get next to you. You're looking kinda hot, but I'm sweating you. Steaming like a pot full of vegetables. Boy, look at me. I know you wanna touch, but it ain't for free. I don't need your money, I just want your D. Boy, come on, you're just so sexy. 'Cause you're beautiful, drop dead, 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 beautiful, drop dead. It's some kind of fight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. I know you're ready to go. Oh, you know you got the mouth, nobody even can close. Nobody even can close. It's some kind of fight. Yeah. Oh, you know.
So that was Drop Dead Beautiful by Britney Spears. The meaning of that song apparently means you're drop dead beautiful. That's my... Okay, so yesterday I did a gigantic rant about a video being lost. Apparently, not true. I could not think yesterday. I was overwhelmed by so many things, and I thought I missed a chapter, but I did not. So, in the last chapter, apparently Sebastian could not fight his feelings anymore. He told that he liked Evan, and it's like, okay, on one condition, I will date you. You have to tell your parents you're gay. And Evan did that, and the parents already knew. And then the mom started getting mad at the dad, saying, dude, you dropped him as a child. This is what he became because you dropped him. Not true, actually. I know it's weird, but whatever. Apparently Evan told his parents, and here is chapter 20. Today, I sang cheerfully as Rory and I drove towards the school. You're so annoying, Rory said with a sigh. Annoying about dating Sebastian Amsel, I said smugly. Rory rolled his eyes and pulled into the school parking lot. We got out of the car and went inside together. I looked around eagerly for Sebastian. Evan, he'll be here late. He's going to pick up Murphy this morning, Rory pointed out. I knew Murphy was trying to ruin a relationship. I growled in frustration. The bell rang. Rory and I made our way to our locker. We went to class, me seeing no sign of Sebastian or Murphy. Lunchtime came around, and I basically sprinted to the cafeteria. I sat down next to Rory and watched the cafeteria door anxiously. Murphy came in and over the table. He sat down and reached over the table and grabbing his shoulder. Where's Sebastian? I begged, shaking him wildly. Calm down, Evan. Sebastian's out sick today, Murphy said, pulling my hands off his shoulders. What? We need to get him a doctor, I cried in panic. Evan! Murphy slapped a hand over my mouth, laughing. You're being over-dramatic again, Evan, Rory said with a sigh. Look, he's not here today. But he left a surprise for you in your locker yesterday. But he left a surprise for you in the locker room yesterday. Our locker combination is 122709. There's something in the locker for you, Murphy said, scribbling down the locker combination on the piece of paper before handing it to me. Aw, he's so sweet, I said cheerfully, jumping up and slinging my backpack over my shoulder. I hurried out of the cafeteria and down to the senior wing to the boys' locker room. I sighed and entered the locker room, looking around. I was alone. I went over to the locker. Sebastian had basically molested me and put the combination. I put the locker over and saw a piece of paper taped to it. I grabbed the piece of paper, seeing my name scribbled on the top of it in Sebastian's fancy script. Opening it. Turn around. Turn around. I read those 2 words on the paper and looked confused. I turned around curiously, and my eyes widened. Sebastian, I cried happily. I dropped the paper and flung myself into his arms. He stumbled back a little as he caught me, smiled down. Hello, Evan, he greeted. Murphy told me you were out sick, I said, frowning deeply. Lying bastard. I know, I told him to tell you that, Sebastian said chuckling. I feel like surprising you. I wanted to be alone so we could talk. I was hiding behind the lockers over there. You are so sweet, I said, moving to kiss him. Sebastian placed a finger on my lips and smirked. Not yet. Did you tell your parents you're gay? I nodded at him. Yeah, I did. They were fine with it, I said, pouting a little. They claimed they already knew, but with my acting skills, it's just not possible. Right, Evan, Sebastian said, laughing a little. But now they know, I feel much more comfortable with asking you this. Will you be my boyfriend, Evan? It's about time you asked me, I cried, wrapping my arms around his neck and crashing my lips onto his. Sebastian kissed me back, placing his hands on my hips and drawing my body closer to his. Sebastian pulled away for a minute and took my hand in his. Let's go back to the cafeteria. I'm hungry, he said, and I nodded eagerly. Did we get to hang out after school? I asked, hoping he'd say yes. Sebastian nodded, and I mentally performed a victory dance. Yes. We'll go to Murphy's for a little, like we usually do. And then I want you to come have dinner with my family. It's only right that you meet them. Besides, my mom insists on meeting anyone I date. He rolled his eyes a little. This should definitely be an interesting time. I heard a few things about Sebastian's mom, but never heard anything about his dad. Did Sebastian have a dad? Oh no. What if his father, old mentor, cuts his limbs off after him burning? Wait, that was Darth Vader. Never mind then. What are you thinking about? Sebastian asked me curiously as we left the locker room together. Do you have a dad? I asked. Sebastian raised an eyebrow at me. Well, my mom is not asexual. I nodded to myself. Interesting, very interesting. And does your father have all of his limbs? Just wanted to make sure I wasn't dating Darth Vader or the illegitimate child or something. Yes, Evan, my dad has all his limbs. So does my mom, Sebastian said patiently. So, that doesn't make any sense. Sebastian does have a father. Oh, God. Well, thank God your dad isn't Darth Vader, I said in relief. Sebastian shook his head at me in amusement as we entered the cafeteria together. A few kids turned and stared at us. We were still holding hands. Sebastian gave me my hand, reassuring a squeeze as we made our way over the table. He released my hand and we sat across from each other. I picked up a banana and threw it at Murphy's face. It hit him in the forehead and he whined and pouted at me. Why did you throw your banana at my face? Don't worry like that. It sounds dirty. I've only thrown bananas at Sebastian's face. Oh my god. That is so disturbing. I don't want to know how about my best friend's sex life. No, why did you hit me in the face with a fruit? Because you lied to me and told Sebastian was sick when he wasn't. Don't yell at me. He was the one who told me to tell you he was sick. Throw something at his face. I glanced and glared at Sebastian. He's right. I'm mad at you. I said simply, crossing my arms and turning my face away from him. Don't be mad at me, Evan, Sebastian said. No, I'm mad at you. I'm not looking you into your eyes, I said stubbornly. I guess I'll just sit somewhere else, Sebastian said with a sad sigh. No, I was just kidding, I said quickly, spinning my face to his. We had just started dating. He wasn't gonna leave my sight that fast. It's been less than 5 minutes, and you already have him whipped. Way to go, Sebastian, Murphy said, laughing as he watched us. I pouted and stuck my tongue out at him before continuing to eat. When the end of the school day came, I made my way We made all of our way over to Murphy's house and sat down in the basement. Sebastian sat down on the couch. He motioned me over, and I eagerly sat next to him, and he smiled, wrapped his arms around my waist. Celia and Liam came downstairs together. I got a smug grin at Celia's eyes landing on me and Sebastian. Her eyes widened a little as she fought back to keep her expression casual. "Hi, Murphy," Celia greeted, going over him. Liam glared at me, jealousy clear in his eyes. He bowed over and plopped down in Sebastian's lap, giving me a smug look as I found. "Hello, Liam," Sebastian said, trying not to laugh at our expression. "Hey, Sebby," Liam said brightly, turning his attention to Sebastian. He wrapped his arms around Sebastian's neck, kissing his cheek, giggling. "Liam, you are too friggin' young! Friggin' brat." "So, Sebby," I said with a smirk, deciding to piss him off. "Yeah, that's what you get for cheating on me with a 7-year-old. Evan, Sebastian groaned. "Don't start with that again." "Start with what, Sebby?" I asked, giving him an innocent look. "Only I can call him Sebby," Liam said angrily. "Bite me," I said, glaring at him. "You would taste gross," Liam said. "Your mom thought I tasted delicious." Oh my god. "Evan, she's my mom too," Murphy reminded, rolling his eyes at me and came over. He lifted Liam off Sebastian's lap. Stop arguing with my brother." "Put me down!" Liam cried furiously, trying to struggle away from Murphy. "Murphy, put me down. I want to play with Sebastian." "Well, Sebastian doesn't want to play with you," Murphy said, disappearing up the stairs with Liam. Now will you stop calling me Sebby?" Sebastian asked, raising an eyebrow at me. "Only if you don't cheat on me with Liam," I grumbled. Sebastian laughed and shook his head at me, kissing my cheek. "Evan, Liam looks at me like a brother, not a lover. I'm not a pedophile," he promised, "and I'm not a cheater. Besides, Murphy is straight." I wasn't jealous. I lied. I was totally jealous of you getting with Liam or Murphy. I would be pathetic. I'm not jealous of the thought of anyone else having your attractive face, or I don't know how to say that, his chivalrous personality. "Sure, Evan," Sebastian said, completely fooled by my amazing acting skills. "Man, I should be on television. I would make millions." I rested my hand on Sebastian's shoulder, and he leaned down, pressing his lips to mine. How does that work? Oh well. I smiled happily when he pulled away from my lips. "Sebastian, I don't know where..." Celia started nervously watching us. "Gay?" Sebastian offered. Celia nodded at him, and he shrugged, shooting her a smile. "Well, I am. You just never asked." "Gay meaning he's mine, not yours. You don't have anything dangling between your legs, you flirty bitch. I see you eyeing my man. My man? My GR. I went there." I growled at you, I said, snapping in Z formation at a shocking-looking Cecilia. Sebastian buried his head against my shoulder, his body shaking as he fought back laughter. After a minute, he managed to pick his head up, clearing his throat. "Sorry about him," Sebastian said to Celia, coughing to this guy's laugh. "Evan, you're an idiot," Rory announced. I jumped, having forgotten Rory was even here. Gosh, he was so quiet. Must be too busy staring at my incredible body. Celia seemed speechless. She just kept staring at me, shock clear on her face. "Geez, I understand I'm attractive, but you don't have to keep staring at me. Take a picture, it'll last longer," I said in irritation. "You're dumb," she managed at last. "Like, you are seriously the dumbest person I have ever met. Ever." "Well, that was rude," I said, frowning. "I'm rude? You just growled at me because you were hating on my man. I was never even talking to him. But you were thinking about him. Don't lie to me, woman. I will tell everyone that your tan is fake." That's right, I went there too. "I don't even have a tan. Sebastian, your boyfriend is a frickin' moron." "How can you even put up with that?" Celia asked, gesturing me as I spoke to Sebastian. "He's a moron, true, but that doesn't bother me," Sebastian said, laughing and hugging me to himself. He kissed my cheek and pouted. "I am not a moron," I assured. My eyes met his. I felt myself slipping into a familiar trance. Such beautiful eyes. They were brighter today. The blue in them was overpowering the green. and the golden specks seemed to stand out even more than usual. "What were you saying, Evan?" Sebastian asked with a smirk. "I wasn't talking. I said, too lost in those eyes to remember anything that could have possibly been happening before." Murphy came down the stairs and sighed when he saw me and Sebastian. "Seb, I think hypnotizing him is cheating," he pouted out. Sebastian stood up, pulling me with him. "Well, this has been fun and whatnot, but Evan and I are gonna go to my house," he said, taking my hand and saying, "Bye, Murphy. Bye, Celia. Bye, Rory." I waved to everyone except the bitch. I can't believe she actually had the nerve to call me rude. I was not rude. "Sebastian!" Rory's voice stopped us as we turned to leave. Sebastian turned to Rory curiously. "Yes, Rory?" he asked. A knowing look passed between them, and Sebastian nodded before pulling me away up the stairs when he left Murphy's house and got into Sebastian. We left Murphy's house and got into Sebastian's car together. "What's with the knowing look?" I asked him suspiciously. Nothing, inside joke," Sebastian said dismissively as he pulled out of Murphy's driveway. I pouted, "But I should get to know. Rory's my best friend, and you're my boyfriend," I whined. I didn't like being left out of stuff. A smile came to Sebastian's face. "I like hearing you call me your boyfriend." "Oh my god, you're so sweet. I could just eat you up," I groaned. I just can't get upset with Sebastian. Although I can get upset with Rory, so I just questioned him on the knowing looks tomorrow. Sebastian pulled into the driveway of what I assumed to be his house. I had never been here before. We got out of the car and he came over and took my hand in his, giving it a light squeeze. And he smiled at me. "Alright, I texted my mom to give her a warning that she and my dad would be meeting you tonight. And if they start talking angrily in German, well, that's normal. So just ignore it," he said with a shrug. "Why does she talk angrily in German?" I asked in confusion as we started the walkway together. Sebastian shrugged again. "Well, we're from Germany, I guess, and she likes swearing in German more than English," he said with a laugh. "Hold up," I cried, slapping a hand on my chest. "You're from Germany? What the hell? What? When the hell did that happen?" Sebastian rubbed his chest and raised an eyebrow at me. "Yes, I'm from Germany. We moved when I was in the 5th grade. Hence, why you met me in the 5th grade. Evan. Honestly, do you pay any attention? You don't know I was from Germany, and you don't know I was gay." He sighed and shook his head. "But you don't even have a German name," I argued. "Evan, seriously, you're a moron. My name is Sebastian Christoph Amsel. That's completely German." Sebastian explained, somehow managing to keep his patience with me. "I think I'm experiencing cultural shock," I said as I stared at Sebastian. "Come on, let's go inside," Sebastian said, laughing and tugging me into the house. We went upstairs to his living room. I could smell something delicious and realized the kitchen must be nearby. "That smells amazing," I said, making sure I wasn't drooling. "Let's go in my room before you drool all over the floor," Sebastian said, leading me down the hallway and into his bedroom. I looked around his bedroom curiously. It was so neat and clean in here. My room had socks and boxers all over the floor. Not really sure why I left my boxers lying around, but I did. "Why are you smiling?" Sebastian asked, staring at me curiously. "I was just thinking of my boxers," I said matter-of-factly. I blushed and slammed a hand over my mouth. That's not what I meant. I meant I was thinking of how I leave my boxers on my floor. I'm not weird, I swear." Sebastian chuckled and pulled me over to his bed. He lay down, pulling me with him. He kept his arms wrapped around me, and I smiled happily and snuggled up against him. "I'm really happy we're dating, Sebastian. I have been creepily obsessed with you forever," I said, kissing his cheek. "Good to know," Sebastian said, grinning and running a hand through my hair. I kissed him deeply, loving the feeling of his lips on mine. I would take 1,000,000 beatings from Jason and Kyle if it meant I got to be with Sebastian. "I'm so cliche. I love myself," I said, pulling away from Sebastian's lips, resting my head on his chest. "Evan, I think you hold a part... Evan, I think you hold a part of the conversation in your head and the other part verbal. Sebastian said, chuckling and tightening his hold on me. Shut up, I said with the pout. I'm a fun person to talk to. I enjoy my own company. I started having fun conversations with myself. Sebastian rolled his eyes and kissed me. He kept an arm around me securely and used his other to play with my hair. Oh my gosh. Sounds like my ex. I kept my head on his chest, listening to his steady heartbeat. I could have stayed that way forever. Just cuddled up with my boyfriend, warm in his embrace, comforted as he played with my hair, but the food was the only thing I would allow to come between us, and I was determined to do so. Sebastian, dinner's ready. A woman, his mom probably, called up after a little while. I jumped eagerly, my mouth instantly watering at just the memory of the smell of when I had walked in. I grabbed Sebastian's hand and dragged him towards the bedroom door. Jeez, Evan, don't rip my arm off, Sebastian said, watching me in amusement. He grabbed my hand and led me down the hallway to the right into his dining room. So I believe there's something wrong here. How come they always go upstairs? That's weird. Wow, this video is going to be long, so maybe almost half an hour for you guys, but I will try to read faster. My eyes widened the sight of the chicken ridges in front of me. You can sit next to me, Sebastian said, leading me to a chair and sitting me down. I was too busy staring at the food to perform my own actions. A man and woman entered the dining room and sat down with us. I noticed that Sebastian looked extremely similar to the man and shared only a few features with the woman, but I couldn't tell his mom was who he got his incredible eyes from. Sebastian's mom's eyes widened at the less bright vision of Sebastian. They were blue and green, with a little mix of gray. The lack of gold specks and the intensity of Sebastian's eyes, but were otherwise the same. Mom, Dad, this is my boyfriend Evan. Evan, these are my parents, Sebastian introduced. Hello, Evan, nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Amsel, a man said, holding on his hand. I took his hand in mine, and he gripped my hand firmly as he shook it and released. And the woman politely smiled at me. It's very nice to meet you, Evan. I'm Mrs. Amsel, she said, not offering her hand. Thank God. If she has the same grip as her husband, she might just break my frickin' hand. Nice to meet you guys too, I said lamely. Well, eat up, Mrs. Amsel said, gesturing to the food in the front of us. Yes, ma'am, I said happily to follow the command. I put some on my plate and dug in, fighting back moments of the delicious taste. Sebastian watched me out of the corner of his eye, trying not to laugh at me. I ignored him. This food was delicious. How could he not be enjoying it? I wonder if Sebastian would get mad if I kidnapped his mom and gave him my mom instead. My mom couldn't even make ice, and Sebastian's mom could make such amazing food. I'm sure he wouldn't mind, and maybe he wouldn't even notice. I just buy my mom contacts and a wig and a face transplant. And, nah, that sounds like a lot of money. Maybe I just married Sebastian and moved in with him. Yeah, much simpler. That was delicious, I announced once after I finished eating. Well, thank you, Evan, Mrs. Amsel said with a smile. Geez, Evan, you only ate half of it, Sebastian said, rolling his eyes at me. You calling me fat, huh? I asked, poking him in the stomach. You're not the one to talk, but you buy a slushie every day with Murphy. Go on a diet. I didn't call you fat. You're actually really in shape. You don't look it, and you're certainly not athletic, but you are very fit, Sebastian said with a shrug and smiling at me. I know I'm in shape, I said, rolling my eyes at his stupidity. I had an incredible body, and I went to the gym with my dad quite often to keep it up. Physically fit and modest, Sebastian said, shaking his head with a sigh. Sebastian, you two can go to your room or to the living room. Your father and I will clean up the kitchen. Mrs. Amsel said, standing up before gathering the dishes. Thank you, Mom, Sebastian said, with a grateful smile, and getting up and grabbing my hand. He led me out of the kitchen and back up to his clean bedroom. We sat on his bed together, and he pulled me into his arms, kissing me. Your mom and dad seem a lot nicer than mine, and your dad is strong, I said, frowning down at my hand. Sebastian said, yeah, sorry, I probably should have warned you that he has a strong handshake, and my parents are nice. I I suppose. Polite is how most people describe them, as I said with the shrug. So that's where you get it from, huh? You're always polite to people, and even when you clearly piss them off, I said. Sebastian smirked at me and kissed my cheek. You learn fast for an idiot. Yes, I do, Savvy, I said, sweetheart. I said sweetly. Hey, if I was gonna call me an idiot, I was gonna call him Savvy. That's right, Savvy Amsel. You had just declared a war with Evan Seldo. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. Evan, he said with his lips touching me, you know I don't like to be called Savvy. Please only call me Sebastian. How come Murphy and Liam can call you by your name, but not your own boyfriend can't? I asked with a pout. Sebastian held me closer to his body and kissed me deeply. I instantly kissed him back. He licked my bottom lip, and I opened my mouth, letting his tongue in. His tongue rubbed against mine. As he slid his hand under my shirt, I shivered at the sudden warmth of his touch on my back. Sebastian lifted me, so I was in his lap. I wrapped my legs around his waist and tangled my hand in his hair. Put his face closer to mine. Sebastian pulled away and rested his forehead on mine, his lips nearly touching my lips. He looked into my eyes. I found myself drowning in his gaze. What were you mad about? He asked, his breath not on my neck, his thumbs tracing small circles on my back. I wasn't mad about anything, I said, my arms wrapped around his neck. Sebastian kissed me. Oh my God! Sebastian kissed me gently. And what were you gonna call me? Sebastian, that's your name, I said, my eyes tearing away from to land to his soft lips. I just wanted to kiss him all day long. Are you gonna call me Savvy? I shook my head, obedient, knowing it would give me a kiss. And I was right, I smiled into our lips connecting again. Sebastian pulled away from me and smirked at me, a smug look in his eyes. Oh, Evan, you're my idiot, he said, kissing my neck. Don't people in a relationship usually have a cute pet names for each other? The idea is not the idea of a cute pet name, I said with a pout. Sebastian's smirk grew as he leaned forward, catching my bottom lip in his teeth. He nibbled on it playfully, his hands running up and down my back. He released my lip and kissed me. He kissed down my jaw to my neck, sucking it playfully. Aren't you mad at me? He asked, his lips brushing against my ear as he spoke. He nibbled on my ear. No, you can call me an idiot moron, Evan. Idiot moron. Evan, hell, you can call me Princess if it makes you happy, I said, wrapping my arms back around his neck. Okay, Princess, he said, trying not to laugh. I groaned. Sebastian, I didn't mean it. Don't really call me Princess, I whined. I am a boy, not a princess. What if I tell you're a pretty princess? Oh my gosh. He asked, grinning as he spoke. Ha ha, you're so funny, I grumbled. He chuckled and pecked my lips. Sorry. Anyways, I figured tomorrow I'll take us on our first date. I want to surprise you. What? No surprises. I hate surprises. Tell me what you're going to do for our first date. Tell me or I swear I will use my sexy charm to get the answer out of you, I threatened. Evan, we all know who the bitch is in the relationship, Sebastian said smugly. I will have to know that I'm nobody's bit. Okay, fine, whatever. But still, I want to know where we're going, I said, knowing full well that Sebastian Amsel was definitely a pitcher. Nope, Sebastian said. He said, pulling me down with him, hugging me to his chest, kissing my lips gently. He huffed, but found out myself smiling quickly. How could I not smile when I was dating Sebastian Amsel? And I got to go on my first date with him tomorrow. My life was freaking awesome. Alright, that's it for this video. 28 minutes. And until next time, Games of Gauges, that's what you say. Mwah!